Greetings everyone and welcome to Crypto Wall Street. My name is Charlie Klosko and today we're going to review the ICO IUNGO. Before we get started, let me just tell you that I have not been paid anything or being compensated in any form or way to do a review or analysis of this company here. I stumbled upon it completely random. It was a ad on one of the YouTube videos, I think, or on Google that the ad came up. Maybe it was even on coinmarketcap.com. But I saw the ad for it, I looked into it, and I found it very interesting, so I wanted to share that with you. For those of you who are new on this channel, my name is Charlie Klosko. As I said, I'm a previous investment advisor from Beverly Hills, California, originally from Denmark. I was very skeptical about cryptocurrencies and the whole crypto market up until end of 2017 when I started investing. I enjoyed quite some success with that pretty quickly, so I got all hooked, as we all would, because we all, I guess we're all here to make money, right? At least I am. This channel is to help you make money. So anyway, I am doing this full-time now, full-time cryptocurrency trader, and I'm sharing my analysis, my point of views, and my opinions about cryptocurrencies, ICOs, etc. I do have a monthly newsletter as well you can sign up for. The link is below this video with lots of market analysis, ICO reviews as we're doing now, market recommendations, coin recommendations, and more valuable stuff. So, going to IUNGO here, IUNGO I think it's called. It's an Estonian-based company. And what they're doing is that they're an Uber. It's the Uber for Wi-Fi sharing. It's a Wi-Fi sharing platform. So what they do is that they are providing, they're providing internet services all around the world. That's their plan. So it's going to be based on users and providers. So one of the things that they point out in the video, and I totally agree with them, is that every morning when we wake up, we take up our phone and we check something, social media, the news, we do internet, we check emails, whatever. So my point being here is that we need to be online, okay? We all want to be online. So that's important. We all know that when we are traveling, whether it's for work, pleasure, education, whatever it is, we want to be online constantly, but we need to go and find a new Wi-Fi. What's the Wi-Fi code? When we go into Starbucks, we ask what's the Wi-Fi code, or McDonald's, wherever we are, we want to be on Wi-Fi, and you need to press in the password every single time. IUNGO is solving that problem by sharing Wi-Fi all around the world. Before we go into this, I think this is the solution to a huge problem here, because we all want to be online, and IUNGO is solving that problem. Now, I personally think that if some phone provider would offer a plan worldwide to people so they could be online, they could be hooked up to the 4G or 5G internet constantly, this would not be necessary, and I don't think there would be a lot of future for IUNGO. However, we are far away from such a deal because the phone market, the phone industry, phone companies with all their plans is very monopolized in, it is monopolized in every single country. I think we're far away from an agreement between the phone providers across the world, so that'd be a shared plan of some sort of that way. It is started to coming up a little bit in Europe, I know, and in the US as well, where you can bring your phone to Mexico here from the US, for example, here in Los Angeles where I am, and still get your your network, your 4G. Same thing in Europe. If you go to London or some southern period of Europe, some phone plan providers are allowing you to use your data as well as in any other plan. However, it is still not worldwide yet. I don't think we'll see that for a very long time, so I want to show this with you because the things they're sharing, they're solving a big problem here. So, what IUNGO is doing is that they are spreading the amount of people who are having a router around the world. So let's say their businesses, can be private people, they sign up for IUNGO and then they become a provider of their internet. So they share their internet on a global, on a more larger scale, so it's like a Wi-Fi, wireless Wi-Fi, but like on steroids. So the connection or the reception is much stronger. So stores around in cities, private people become providers. So they're sharing, sharing their network, and they're being paid to do that. On the other hand, users, as you and I, we can sign up for IUNGO. They have an app, and we become free members of it. And then we walk around in big cities like London, Los Angeles, or wherever it is. You just walk around with your phone, and since it's connected to the IUNGO network, you don't have to type in a new password for every single Wi-Fi network that you change to. You're just constantly online, which is, in my opinion, very smart. It is a very smart idea. I really like that. Looking at the website, they have different options. We'll go into detail of that in a second. But I want to share this with you. Their plan is to have implemented this from London to Nairobi. I don't know why they say that in the videos. I know what they mean. They wanted to implement this, you know, in Europe and Africa. They don't say anything about the US. I presume they want to go to the US as well. Anyhow, there is still a large market here. They want to implement it so that it is all implemented by 2022. Their goal, the plan sounds very realistic, also time-wise. They are testing it right now in Lithuania. I don't know why in Lithuania when it's an Estonian-based company, but doesn't matter. We'll look into more than a second. So that is quite interesting. It's solving a worldwide problem. I really think there is some great potential in this, and let's take a look. Let's take a closer look at that right now. Looking at the website here, IUNGO, we see it's a global Wi-Fi blockchain network, as I mentioned as well. It's an Uber form of Wi-Fi sharing. It's quite brilliant in my opinion. Crowd sales live right now. You have 7 hours left and 22 minutes, so it may be too late when you watch this video, maybe not. You may just be able to do it. This is definitely an interesting token if you are interested in ICOs for sure, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. They are very active as well socially. They attended the Dubai International Blockchain Summit. I'm not going to get too much into detail with the website here. I don't want to do a review. It's rather an analysis today. They point out what they're doing here. It's like an Airbnb for the internet access, as you see here. Quite interestingly, they have a lot of videos in here explaining how they do it. I really like their video. It's short, precise, describes exactly what they do, address the problem, how they solve it. Here's the two different, their business model for the users, for the providers. As you see, there's a free edition for both. So you, as a just individual, you can sign up for their service here and join the network everywhere you walk around the world where the IUNGO providers have their routers, and you can just walk from Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi without even touch anything. That is quite interesting. Of course, one of the ways they are going to make money is from ads as well. As you see in the free edition, there is going to be ads. I like that they include that because it's an important thing. How are they getting income as well? Besides for the premium customers who then are not going to be showed any ads, and they also have a super speed, so they have a higher internet connection. You can look that up yourself. They have a very comprehensive roadmap here. I definitely like that. They say, let's see here, ICO Alpha Edition in June. Their Alpha Edition is being launched. Alpha Edition of software released. Yep. Okay. Interesting. But you can go in here and watch it yourself. In top advisors here, there's Dylan Sharkey here, former sales solutions at LinkedIn. That's interesting. This guy I don't know too much about, but it says down here that he has been an initiator of Mysterium Foundation, which develops Mysterium Network, an open source software powering the decentralized network of VPN nodes. Mysterium Network raised $14 million in just under 45 minutes, selling out of all offered tokens on their ICO. Very impressive. So I'm sure this guy knows what he's talking about as well. Looking at their team down here, oh, this is their problem, the market. Look at the team, you know, it's without going into too much detail here, it seems like they have a good mixture of experienced people, managers, leaders, web developers, analysts, marketing as well, legal, internal design, graphics, etc. That's quite interesting. If some of you wonder why it says growth hacker here, it's nothing to do with actually hacking people. Growth hacker simply means a former marketer who's using traditional, non-traditional, conventional and unconventional methods to grow the usage of a business, or in this case, the IUNGO app here or software. So without further ado, let's walk into the that's their their token sale is on now. That's in here. I logged in. Unfortunately, if you are trying to do Visa, MasterCard, you cannot do it unless you are you have a Russian phone number. So unless you're in one of the Baltic countries, I guess it's not possible from the US. You can, however, use one of the other methods here as well. So you can do that. Nothing more about that. Into the white paper here. Again, it is one of the white papers that I do like to read because it's very precise. It's straight to the point. They are addressing why are they doing this, what's the problem, how are they going to solve it, you know, customers, what are the benefits for that, also the service providers. So everything is really thought through. Okay, why would I, as a customer, do it, and when? What's the benefits? Again, customers, why they're doing it, what's the benefits? I would call it, this is kind of a features and benefits model, which is very important in sales. So I really like that. That's a big green light for me. Market opportunities, so they describe the market they're going into. How does it look? Where is it going? How big is it? How much do they expect to get from it? So again, in their business model here, they're describing further down here. Let's see how they're actually doing it, how it's supposed to work right now. And this is the old system of getting Wi-Fi, and here's the new system. Wi-Fi development sites. So there's really, I think that's what I wanted to show you in here. Yeah, that's about it. So really, there's some ICO details here at the bottom. It should be listed here on the exchanges. I don't know which exchanges, but it should be listed in February. So it ends 31st of January, the crowd sale, so that's today. So quite interesting. I wanted to share this with you if you are interested in ICOs, and if you have some spare money or some extra money that you're looking to invest. I would definitely say IUNGO here is a very solid and safe bet to put some money into. This, there's absolutely an outstanding opportunity for them here. Again, it comes down to whether the team will take that advantage in their hands and do something about it. From what they're doing now and from what I've read. So this is the part that I talked about in my video yesterday. How do you evaluate the value of a business? And that is what we're doing right now. We're considering everything in, we're putting everything in here to consideration and connecting the dots and saying, okay, what kind of problem are we dealing with? How does the world look? Are we going to be more online or less online? Are there going to be more people online in the future? Well, you can answer that yourself. And then say, okay, what they're doing here and trying to do, is that really going to solve that problem? And do I believe that this team will be able to solve this problem and successfully implement their strategies and what they're trying to do? And I definitely think that IUNGO will succeed in doing that. There's absolutely no doubt in that. And it will be interesting to see, because I myself would definitely use their service here. I know a lot of other people would too, because it is just important for us right now, all us humans, to be online. And that's the problem they're solving. So take a look at it, and please reach out to me if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that. I would be happy to hear it. Alright folks, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Also hope some of you went up to see the full blood moon this morning. Here in Los Angeles it was about 5 in the morning it started. Where you can see it was amazing to see. I went up at 4:30. But that's a little side note. Not a whole lot is happening in the cryptocurrency world right now in terms of growth. We do see the market being in a kind of a hibernation. It's a bit of boring, right? Because we are here to make money. At least I am, as I said earlier. But anyway, as soon as it starts changing, information is very time sensitive. So you gotta follow someone, if not me, someone else. So you get the information from someone who's spending a lot of time on it, and all the notifications. There's a link if you want to follow me. Facebook, Twitter account below here, and also to my monthly newsletter where I am publishing lots of information, valuable information like this review here, ICOs reviews, we have coin reviews, we have investment tips, market trends, a lot of valuable stuff that you'll definitely benefit from, so feel free to sign up for that. With that being said, I wish you a happy trading day.